Hello everybody, this is Ronar, and welcome back to another episode of Beyond Legendary. Today we are here to rescue a brand new XCOM recruit from that cell over there, and we gotta bring him back down to here. It's a pretty large map, so we want to make sure that we're constantly moving. We've got a very stealthy squad over here. We've got Embers of Flame over here, our stealth snake. We've got our shinobi over here, a tasty. We've got Simav over here. Simav is going to be our gorilla in charge of trench gunning and stealthing. Followed by our bounty hunter, which is also a fairly stealth-oriented soldier, and our hijacker, our stealth hacker type unit. Now I'm going to start by moving up and immediately get revealed by a civilian.
They spotted us.
Excellent. Alright, cool. We didn't want that concealment to begin with anyways. Now that we are out of our concealment, I guess might as well use our little bit of a tracking ability here. We don't really see anything up there, so that's good. I'm gonna take another one of my stealth soldiers and run them all the way up to here, maybe? There should be safe. And then we'll take our shinobi and run them over to here. Every one of these soldiers are in stealth, except for the ones over here. We'll keep them behind our other soldiers. That way we don't reveal anything extra while our turn is, while we're waiting for our actions to refresh. Nothing. Okay, that's good. Now, I believe I did check the force levels earlier, and it seems like now is about the time when mechs and mutons can start showing up. I didn't actually see any mechs and mutons for the past few missions, though, so, either our luck continues, or it runs out and we have a whole bunch of mechs and mutons on this mission. We'll find out which one it's gonna be. Let's see if I can hack that drone from here. It doesn't seem like I can see it unless I run all the way up, however. I don't think I mind being revealed to this drone this round, so let's just activate it right away. I kind of want to just deal with it right now. Oh, I guess I should have thought about possibly getting revealed, though. I didn't think it could run that far, to be fair. Alright, anyways. Aside from my very sloppy play right now, let's get this guy up here and just do a quick hack. Let's see if we can take over an Advent surveillance drone. This will be very helpful for the rest of the mission if we do manage to get it. 60%, not too bad. Or it can be absolutely terrible. I wanted that drone. Unfortunate. Not much we can do about that though. Alright then, if that's gonna be the case, why don't we go kill it off? We have a 62% chance to hit it, not a particularly great chance. If our Viper can chip this thing down to like 2 HP or 1 HP, I'll probably go for it. Oh, nope. Okay, looks like I'm just giving up all my concealment right now just for this one drone. I really don't want to get stunned because this is one of those types of missions where you gotta run really quickly, otherwise bad things happen. Fortunately, we can't get the drone, damn. Yeah, there's no way that we're gonna kill against it with this. Alright, just take a shot, I guess. Somebody's getting stunned by the drone, unfortunately. I could wait 3 rounds for the hijacker's full override to come back up and then try to take care of it. But we got other things to worry about right now. Advent Sorcerer and his little Curse Troop entourage. Now, Curse Troopers are kind of interesting. We've seen them before, but I didn't really talk about them too much because they weren't really relevant in that context. But Curse Troopers support the... Oh my gosh! That was a 5% chance that he missed! Nice, we got it. But yeah, Curse Troopers are a type of unit that work with the Advent Sorcerer. So what happens is when a Sorcerer dies, the Curse Trooper can give up their own lives to bring back the Sorcerer. So if you're gonna kill off the Sorcerer, you gotta make sure that you kill off the other Curse Troopers, otherwise you're gonna have to just spend more effort in killing the Sorcerer all over again. Alright, for now though, let's just move our squad up and see if we can just try to take care of this drone, maybe. How do I get this drone? Thinking maybe I can go stealth. My crit chance against it is actually pretty darned high. If I can just get off a little bit more chip damage against it, I should be able to get a near guaranteed kill. You unfortunately can't do anything against these guys this round, so what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to hollow target this drone, just so we have a slightly higher accuracy against it with our hand cannon. Let's see what our kill chances against this are. That's actually not the worst. As long as we get the crit, that's a kill. I'm going to go for the hand cannon. Nice shot. And we did take a brand new perk on the soldier, meaning they will stay in their concealment even after they take their hand cannon shots, making them into an excellent assassin there. Alright, then after that, we just gotta try to get some poison off against these fellas. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll just run up embers over here and just spit poison like so. That should cripple both of these curse troopers. They've only got 45 aim now. As long as we're in full cover, we shouldn't be getting hit by these guys. Then after that, I just gotta make sure that I'm ready to take care of that sorcerer up there. I can reach that sorcerer next round if I stand right here with Stay Tasty. We might even be able to get off a bit of chip damage against this fellow. Nice shot. Beautiful. Alright, then after that, Derek Le, I was hoping Derek could also get a bit more chip damage off against that sorcerer, but doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. I'm just going to keep Derek over here, hunkered down, and then next round we'll figure out what else we need to do. Yeah, I think we just hunker you down for now.
In position.
They're going to take 2 damage per tick of this poison, which means next round they should actually just be straight up dead. That was a very, very useful poison spit right there. Let's see what the sorcerer does. He's going to cast a deadly marionette. Okay, I think I remember what this ability does. So it summons a super zombie, and this zombie can inflict permanent debuffs on your soldiers. If I remember correctly, that's what this is. Here comes the Cursed Trooper, moving up. Not gonna land a shot though, unlucky for this fella. Alright then, this little zombie down there, we don't see it yet because it's hidden behind the wall, but it's there somewhere. I kinda want Always Gonna Throw to get another hand cannon kill against this guy, mostly to charge up your crit chance. Nice shot. And all that's left is to figure out how to deal with that sorcerer. Sorcerer is in kind of a tough spot to hit. Unfortunately, I won't be able to easily get to him. Maybe we can run embers up to here. Slowly try to get behind him. Take a shot, why not? Not gonna connect, of course. I should probably block off this spot so that the zombie can't climb up here. But if I block off this spot though, then the sorcerer gets to shoot me in the back. I think the sorcerer actually does a little bit more damage than the zombie. Oh, can I just kill him with this? Oh, that would be so convenient. Can you just kill him in one shot, Stay Tasty? I know it's so hard. Oh shit, you got him! Nice! Alright, don't even have to worry about the sorcerer anymore. At this point, we were all going to take some damage regardless of positioning, so at this point it didn't really matter whether or not we stood out in the open against it. Nice kill against that sorcerer. Prevents us from having to take those permanent night terror negatives from the zombie here.
I have it.
Did we just get duplicate pickups? That was weird. Apparently you can get duplicate pickups from that stuff. Very interesting. Alright, 5 enemies killed so far. More like 4 because one of them was a zombie. Now, unfortunately, now we no longer have concealment despite bringing like 5 units specialized in stealth on this team. We'll scout out with Derek left first because his actions are the least useful. And if we don't see anything, we'll get a chance to use our scouting protocol here. Oh, there is a muton on this mission. Okay. Is this our first time encountering muton for the YouTube campaign? I think it might be. I'll go over a little bit of what they're capable of in Beyond Legendary.
Where should we go? Huh?
Just have to Overwatch for a bit. Just be patient. Okay, now we need to go find that Muton. I'm gonna send Derek up first. Here they are. We got a Muton and a Sectoid. This is the 6th enemies on the map so far, which means there should be one more group of 2 or 3 out there. Now, I'm a little bit worried about fighting this Muton because our team is not very well equipped to handle this thing. Yeah, our team really is not well equipped to handle this thing at all. Oh, what am I supposed to do with you? Hunker down, I guess? I didn't really think this through. Hunker down, run back to full cover. Guess we just move up and hunker down for the round. Although I'm scared that he's gonna throw a plasma grenade if I do that. Or worse, run up and melee attack us. Well, I guess as long as we're hunkered down, the melee attack won't be too bad. Hunker down does work against melee attacks, and that does mean there will be a high amount of graze chance against their... Yeah, I guess we all just move up and hunker down. The snake can't hunker though, so the snake is gonna have to hide behind full cover here, I guess. And we'll spread out our team so we don't just all get bombed by a plasma grenade. Alright, everyone slowly approach the Muton, and I'll let you guys read what the Muton is capable of here. So he's got quite a few interesting perks. One of the more interesting ones is their suppressing fire ability. They get to take a shot with their gun and suppress us all in one action, so they no longer waste their turn just uselessly suppressing someone. They'll actually shoot you and go for the suppression. Not only that, they also have the salvo ability, which is incredibly scary because they're allowed to throw a grenade, expose you using the combat engineer and shockwave, and then shoot at you again with the salvo afterwards. So you really don't want to get bombed by this thing if you can help it. Unfortunately, we're sitting here hoping that he doesn't bomb us. I'm hoping I'm close enough that he just decides to melee attack Derek Le or something. He's gonna go for a regular shot. Okay, he had mercy on us this time around. Here comes the Sectoid. And here comes some psionics. Hang in there, stay tasty. Here comes a shot. Any zombies? No zombies. Okay, good. Y'all can't approach the Muton though, that's the problem. I'm terrified of like moving up to the Muton, but I'm also terrified of just like being at a standstill against him. We kind of just have to get brave, I think, and just move up. I think we just have to be brave and move up. That really is the only option, I think. He's totally gonna melee someone next round, though. Okay, at least if he melees, I hope he melees the person that's like least consequential. I kind of wish I brought more flashbangs with me. Also make sure that we spread out a bit so that we don't all get bombed. I don't know how to position against this. Okay, I guess we position like this and just slowly crawl towards him. And make sure not to stand next to a vehicle, because otherwise you're going to get blown up and killed. Okay, just slowly walk up. Keep yourselves hunkered down for now. And I'm gonna maybe keep this snake in half cover so that he has something to shoot at. I think if he has something to shoot at reliably, he'll be less inclined to throw a grenade against someone. At least, that's what I'm hoping. Don't do it. Oh no, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Oh no, watch out! Oh, that's some big damage. Oh, that's some big damage. Somebody's going down. Embers, watch out! Oh, Embers! Embers, watch out! Okay, we're still alive, we're still alive. That was his one plasma grenade and he fucked it up. He didn't follow up with his friend. They weren't all on the same page. So at the very least we got that going for us. And now you can finally stealth and actually get in there. Fortunately, this turn still isn't that great. I can't shoot him from behind this round. And I'm afraid that if he like walks up, he's gonna like walk past us. I think that should be safe around here though. I'm gonna stand here and then next round go for it. Can I wait one more round? Embers is so close to being dead right now. I don't know if I can afford to wait one more round.
Where are we going?
I just can't like close the distance is the problem. It's so hard to get anywhere closer to him. I also have to worry about the sectoid deciding to come around to that side. Oh, how do I approach this? Okay, at the very least, you're still at full HP. Let's take the full HP people and dive them in. And I'm gonna keep the sectoid in full cover on the sides. And hopefully he just doesn't decide to target Embers. Beautiful crit right there. That was really, really good. Yeah, and then after that we'll just run Embers all the way back here. Okay, then what? I wish I had my sword person to get a little bit closer. Unfortunately, they can't. This, unfortunately, doesn't count as half cover facing that sectoid. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Terrified of this muton. I think I overwatch it. That might cause him to stand still instead of running forward.
Maintaining position.
At least I'm hoping that's what happens. Now, whether or not that actually happens, that's a different story. And then maybe Stay Tasty can slowly get ready to run up and chop that sectoid next round. I just need to make sure that you stay alive, so if the sectoid does manage to summon a zombie or something, we can stop. Oh no, you can still see Embers. Don't die, Embers! Oh, this is not a good looking turn for us at all. Okay, we need to get rid of this muton like yesterday. We need to get rid of this thing like yesterday. Finally got him. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was so bad. We lost our alien. Unfortunate. And we have to deal with reinforcements. Somebody has to run past that Overwatch. I think that's going to be Derek Les' job because he kind of needs HP the least out of everyone here. Can you get to that sectoid without running the Overwatch? Yeah. Actually... Ironically, that's a yes, actually. Oh no, he does get the point blank shot off against us. Ouch! I thought being able to move in here with one tile would work, but I guess it doesn't work if you're using a sword, though. We're not even done with contact yet. There's more enemies out here. Alright, let's get rid of this guy so we can actually, finally get a breath of fresh air here without enemies staring us down.
Item here.
Alright, we need to quickly take care of the reinforcements. I hope it's nothing too dangerous. Won't be anything too dangerous. Don't be a mech or something. Alright, that's not the worst. There is a cryo priest, which is kind of nasty. I don't really like having to deal with cryo priests.
Whoa, wait up!
Oh no, it's not a cryo priest. It's a cryo rocket here.
Missed the target.
Yeah.
You get revealed here. And there is one more group of enemies out there, so we're not even out of the woods just yet. Alright, let's take care of that sentry first. Now, this is not a very safe spot for our shinobi to hide because this card does not count as proper covering. So we do need to, Here, you take care of that cryo rocket here. Beautiful shot. way in is like here, so we have to go like over the building here, or we have to go around the sides over here. This is a really confusing building to navigate. I think it's easiest to enter through the rooftops here. I'll allow Derek to get this kill here. Finish him off, please. Excellent.
Who's keeping score? My ammo's running low.
Oh boy, I was not expecting Embers to go down like that. That was so tragic. I can't believe we lost our stealth snake this way. I was really excited to use it too for the rest of the campaign. I'm gonna reload an Overwatch. If anything walks in on yellow alert, I just want damage off against them. I don't mind if you're positioned in an awkward way. You're one of the few people that actually has full HP. Did it not say enemy activity? I thought there was supposed to be one more group. I think there's one more group of enemies out there, right? Are they on the rooftops?
Let's go.
Seems like they are not. Alright, let's quickly take advantage of this opportunity to just get you in as close as possible.
Will do.
Will we be able to grab that snake and bring it back with us? I don't even think I will be able to. Did it have any armor on it? I don't think it had any armor on it, right? Hope it didn't. Alright, Derek. These
Tired
are
of waiting
doors
around.
open. There's probably a pod around here somewhere. Can't see him from over here. I'm gonna have to run all the
Here
way
I
up.
come. We've got the VIP in tow. Moving to evac.
Really? Weird, okay. So we have the VIP, but they can't exit because the door counts as closed. That does imply that there was a pod around here that, like, walked through there, right? Everyone stay on Overwatch. Something doesn't add up here.
I'm gonna nip them all up.
Yeah, there is still enemy activity. Or reinforcements. I think we're overstaying our welcome for too long. I want to do the system infiltration, but we just don't have the time. I think we just have to hack and start running. It'd be so nice to be able to get a contact cost reduction, though. I couldn't even get that, dang. Alright then.
Hamming in.
We'll take the path that we know is fairly safe. So this left side over here we know is like, not left side, but left when facing backwards. This side down here we know is relatively safe. So if we just decide to come back here with our squad, it should be okay. You can dash out. You can almost dash out, so I'll bring you down right next to this fellow. I'm gonna keep you... in fact, I'm just gonna bring everyone all the way down there. Which way does Derek have to run to escape? Up the east side window, I think.
Tired of waiting around.
Alright, we are gonna have to deal with the reinforcements, unfortunately.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not much we can do about that. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. This is the second wave though, so this implies that we're getting really close to doing reinforcements. And there's a group of 3 on this one. Okay, this set of reinforcements is a little bit chunkier than the other one. I'm assuming the next wave of reinforcements is pretty much doing reinforcements. Alright, you guys, do your best. Let's try to fight our way out of here. Bit of chip damage on that fellow up there. Shotgun over there. A couple of grazes. At the very least, it weakens them down a bit. Okay, how do we get through this? That duelist is in particular kind of dangerous because that duelist is capable of preventing people from leaving with his ankle shot ability. Particularly Derek. I'm afraid that Derek is going to be stuck here if that duelist manages to land the ankle shot. I really don't want
I'm
that to
all
happen.
over it.
Gonna get Derek out that window though. A lot of our team is already kind of beaten up. They won't be able to fight too much here by themselves. But we should be able to take this opportunity to possibly take care of that Frost Trooper. Anything with the word Frost in its name is our worst enemy trying to escape. Ah, couldn't get him though.
お嫁に行けない
At the very least, you can go into stealth. Can't see anyone here though. Alright, always gonna throw. You're gonna have to stick around here for a little bit longer. We see an extra HP bar there. Sometimes that bug happens. I believe you stay stealth if you take a shot using, yeah, attacking no longer breaks Nightfall Concealment. Is this more reliable, or is this more reliable? 60% chance to crit. So this has an 80% chance to kill regardless. This has a 78% chance to kill if it crits, and an okay chance to kill if it regular hits. I should be taking the regular shot here. Excellent work.
うまいうまい
Do I run Stay Tasty out, or do I keep Stay Tasty up here? I feel like I should keep you around just in case someone needs to be carried out.
Why can't it
I'm gonna keep you
always
around
be
here.
your turn?
Just hunker you down for now. Hunker down behind full cover should keep you almost 100% safe against these guys. Shot from that duelist down there. Not too bad. Here comes the trooper. Another shot onto our gorilla here. Samov is taking those hits, but Samov is still up. Samov can get out now. Or no, this is always gonna throw. Always gonna throw can get out. Samov can get out. Derek Leg can get out, and Stay Tasty. Okay, everyone can make it out, so I think we should be clear to make a run for it now.
まだまだ
Everyone, let's get out of here before more bad stuff shows up. Oh boy, this mission was kind of wild. But we pulled through though, so I'm proud of you guys.
どう
Almost managed to use up every single hand cannon shot on Always Gonna Throw too. A little bit too dangerous for us to stick around here, so I'm not gonna bother.
My way or the highway
And let's go home.
どう
We entered this mission with 5 soldiers to rescue 1 extra soldier, and we came out with 4 soldier but 1 rescued soldier. So overall, our team size didn't really change at all, but at least we got a bit more EXP. I'm sorry to Embers though. I know you were very excited to see yourself in action in this campaign. But unfortunately, this is just how war plays out. I'll see you guys back in HQ. Alright, you guys, welcome back. I'm glad most of you guys at least made it back in one piece. Unfortunately for Embers, Embers did not. Very unfortunate too, she was at 1 HP and it was just a 2 damage graze. There was, I think, like at least probably a 50% chance that she should have bled out there. Very unfortunate that it didn't happen. I was hoping that the Muton would just like melee attack someone with like full HP or like shoot at someone that was in half cover, but he went after Embers. Unfortunate. A lot of wounds on our other guys too. This was quite an expensive mission. At the very least, we did achieve a couple of rank ups, so we got EXP for it. At the very least, we can be happy about that. And we got ourselves a brand new soldier over here. Let's go take a look at the casual. It's supposed to be the original casual. But let's take a look at that soldier here. Alright, the original casual is gonna be our technical. Do we already have a technical? Did I already talk over one of them? I think I did, right? Yeah, we already had one technical, so I don't need to go over this person's toolkit again. But all you guys have to remember is this soldier has a shooting build, a rocket build, and a flamethrower build, if you guys forgot. Average aim, average mobility, slightly above average mobility. Got lightning reflexes, which is quite nice. Shredder rocket, ooh. I think we do something with Shredder rocket. This is a very good ability. Shreds points of armor and applies rupture depending on gauntlet tier. One of the few ways that we have of applying rupture without having to take the rupture perk. I think we'll take the Shredder rocket on this person, and then we'll support that by taking improved suppression, hollow targeting, Shredder ammo. I can take rapid fire, that way I can apply Shredder twice, or I can take phosphorus. I think I take rapid fire. And then instead of taking rupture, I'm going to take one of these support rockets, probably incinerator. I think I'll take incinerator for the bigger AoE on the flamethrower. I haven't really played with a full flamethrower technical in a while, and this will probably be one of the closer things that we can approximate to a full flamethrower technical. The really important perks for a flamethrower technical is really incinerator and quick burn, and maybe firestorm. I can also opt to take salvo if I want to be able to shredder rocket and then a hollow target them. That's actually not a bad idea. I think I'll take salvo instead of quick burn, but I'll let you have incinerator for slightly more reliable flamethrowers when the situation calls for it. And then after that, I'll either take firestorm or bunker buster, probably bunker buster. That should be a fun build to try out. You've got average intelligence, so I can probably get away with teaching you either lightning reflexes or tack senses and dedication. This is actually not a bad combination here. Dedication means I don't need lightning reflexes. I'll be able to run past enemy overwatches, set up my flamethrowers, or I can just be really hard to hit overall with tactical senses. Alright, the original casual, welcome to the team. You're gonna have to fill in for the shoes of Embers here. You guys don't fulfill the same roles, but Ember gave their life for you, original casual. So do your best to not let them down. Okay then, that's that. Let's keep on scanning. Oh, before I keep on scanning, alloys and crystals, that's pretty good. Before I keep on scanning, was there anything I needed to do? I think
Commander,
I needed to do officers.
Coming in. We'll need to seek out new
In
means
terms of
replenishing our resources.
officers, the hijacker is not a bad officer, neither is the dragoon. I could turn one of these two into officers. Maybe I'll do the hijacker for now. And we'll start scanning over here since I'm not really in particular looking for any missions here, so
Avenger plotting
we'll
new
take some
course.
time to just do other things on the side for now. Officer autopsy complete. We got some inspirations there, but I think for the most part we're ready to move on to magnetic weaponry, so let's go ahead into this direction. We can also head into battle armor, which is not a bad choice either. I'm thinking we just go magnetic weapons though.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Sabotage transmitter. Alright, let's get
Setting
another
course
squad out
for
there.
the Mexican
That's a
regional
pretty good mission
track.
for us to do. And we can get some more intel and stuff, which is always a lovely thing to have. Once the game stops lagging, we will be able to gear up a squad. There we go. Alright then, let's get a squad in here. Sabotage transmitter. You know what? Now's a good time to put our brand new technical to the test. I'll bring original casual on this one. Followed by maybe... bring the shinobi on this one, that should be fine too. Shinobi, maybe start training up our dragoon a little bit more. Hell Knight's tired, so I want to let them rest. Maybe we take out some advisors. I always like to have a Jane Kelly on these types of missions. Bring our arsonist. Bring our Jane Kelly. Where's Jane Kelly? There you are. And finally one more soldier. I'm thinking we'll just bring a Wetjon with us here. I don't have any ammunition available. I guess it's still out somewhere on a mission. I think it might be on the Muton. Nano skill vest for survivability. I don't have any armor, right? I don't have any armor. It's either on the Muton or I lost it on that other snake that died. Most people here have a decent amount of HP, so I'm not really too worried about our HP count. As long as I'm able to get a nanoscale vest on these guys, it should be okay. You're okay without armor, I'll give you an extra flashbang, or a grenade. I think I'll give you a grenade to handle any drones that show up, or any mechs. And then maybe a flashbang. Alright, that should be good for our squad. Let's get you guys out there. I think everyone here has good equipment on them. That's fine for now. Alright. One last check, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, we finally got weapon mods for the flamethrowers. Alright, let's see. We've got a fuel line, increased canister charges by 1, sure. Got an expanded fuel tank, increased clip size, that's always a good thing to have. Nice, alright, we got a couple of upgrades around here, that's always nice to see.
Sky Ranger deploy. We're in the pipe.
And we'll let these guys head on out. Alright then, after
Avenger
that,
plotting new
let's head back
course.
up over there. Grab some more Illyrium crystals, some more alloys and stuff. Shinobi Assault.
Strategic
Brand
resource
new recruits
located.
over here, nice. Okay. What is the next thing that we do around here? I'm thinking the next thing that we do... Another advisor in here, since we took some people out. I'm thinking I just place Eula in here for now and just let her recruit some people. Maybe once we get up to around like 6, 8 recruits in there, then I'll start trying to run missions in here. The strength in here is quite high, so I want to just be a little bit careful about trying to run missions in that area. I wish I had a little bit more intel to contact some other places around here. There's a really good spot over there for us to contact. I think what we'll do is we'll scan over... You know, I don't even have to scan on top of these spots. I could choose to scan at, like, Templar HQ or Skirmisher HQ, too. Not a bad option. Let's first check out the black market before we scan elsewhere. There might be some stuff I can sell. I just want to make sure that I have a pool of cash built up.
Market is open.
I can build stuff whenever I want. I want to hold on to our suppressors, so I don't think there's anything I can really sell here. I can get rid of this basic conditioning, all this basic stuff we can get rid of. There's weapon mods on this, so I don't want to sell that just yet. Yeah, those are the basic weapon mods. We should just be able to get rid of those comfortably. Everything else I should hold on to, though. Alright, Proving Grounds is under construction. Is there anything else that we can build down here? I could start getting up a resistance ring. I do want my resistance comms here, so if I do build a resistance ring, it should probably go up here. The other option is I can start working on an early training center, which doesn't actually sound too bad. I'll go for the ring first, though. Ring seems to be a little bit more relevant in my eyes. And then I guess I'll just scan down here.
For Sector 8, Mexico.
Even though there's no like super high priority missions for us to find, if I can find like a supply raid or something, that's always a really good thing to get. The vigilance in here is pretty high too, so I'm assuming Advent really badly wants to send troops in that spot. This spot over here, 10 to 12. 6 days and 10 hours. Return fire.
Setting course for the
We got 6
Western U.S.
days and 10
precinct.
hours. We should be able to run this one. We want to make sure that we're constantly gathering more supplies with our squad. And I do have a couple of people sitting around doing nothing, so I might as well send them out. It's a slightly tougher mission than usual, though. 10 to 12 enemies is a little bit tougher than we're expecting. But I think you guys can handle it. In 21 hours, Den Mother is going to come right back up. going to be looking forward to using her on a mission. Maybe we try training up these new guys over here. We've got Obras Occultus and D-Meyer over here. I'm going to be saving our sniper-based unit for the HQ assault that's coming up. But I think instead I'm just going to send out, like, maybe the Dragoon should be fine. Anyone else around here? Is there a Haven Advisor that I can send out? No, I need you on that other mission. I could bring Eula. There's nothing to hack, but that should be fine if I bring Eula on this mission. Right, yeah, there's nothing to hack over here. I could wait 5 hours for this guy. Or I could bring the Shiv. I don't really bring the Shiv very often. Maybe we bring Eula on this one. Yeah, let's bring Eula. Now, I do want to try to be careful about sending out squads without heavy equipment, and right now we don't have a lot of equipment to spare. Especially because I'm in my transition phase. I'm trying to get the mag weapons soon. And I don't really want to buy too many more laser weapons, because that stuff adds up, right? Like, assuming you have to spend 20 supplies for each piece of laser equipment, gearing up 5 people, that's already 100 supplies. So I'm trying really hard not to stress our economy too hard, but we might have to here. We've also got some low-ranking soldiers, which is kind of scary. To be fair though, we do have some pretty strong soldiers. The assault class is incredibly strong with their taser abilities. In fact, I haven't actually gone over this guy's set of perks yet. I'll do that after they come back. Team's not looking particularly strong here. Just make sure that you guys have like enough equipment to get by. Medkit, grenades. I'll run some more medkits and grenades and flashbangs than usual, since I don't have any armor available on a lot of these guys. Hacker's laptop on you should be okay. I can grab another hacker's laptop on this Dragoon. If an enemy mech shows up, I should be able to have a good time just trying to take control of that thing. We also have the deployable drone, so this mission is technically like us running 5.5 soldiers rather than just a standard 5-soldier mission. So this should be okay. I think I can trust this team to do this mission, even though they all have like basic equipment on them and stuff. Hunting shotguns are pretty powerful ballistic weapons anyway, so they should be able to last us through the laser phase. Oh, and we've got ourselves a laser cannon sitting around here. Might as well make use of that. Alright, let's get you guys out there.
Sky Ranger deploy.
In position to drop.
There we go. Let's keep on scanning. I'm gonna scan down here in New Mexico. Once again, we're just going to keep on scanning down here until we find a good supply raid mission. Or at least until our other important missions are finished up. This is about ready. I'm going to see if I can get this down to maybe like 10 to 12 enemies if possible. It might not be possible though. 13 to 15. Let's see if we can get that up to like 150 maybe. Alright, our other liberation is ready, so once we complete this mission, we should unlock a network tower for this region also. We are about to have 2 regions with their network towers unveiled. This should be quite interesting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you guys till next time. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment. It really helps out the channel a lot. And thank you guys very much for watching. Till next time, have a nice night, and bye-bye.